Hey y'all. So I was sitting here doing my notes, collecting my thoughts, and it was something that ran across my mind. And I've been wanting to do a video for a while, but I overthink stuff. But I was like, let me just do it. So nobody ever talks about the lonely side of growth, right? Everybody sees when you start doing better. They see when, this, they see the success, they see the accomplishments, they see the she's doing good part. But they don't always see the quiet parts. They don't always see the parts where you've been defeated or that you've hit a wall and you have to build yourself back up, right? They don't see you having to clap for yourself and really be your biggest supporter. They don't see you reaching certain milestones and still wishing your family was here or there to witness it. They don't see what it feels like to relocate to a whole different state, not knowing anybody, no family, no friends, no associates, and starting your life over and still having to figure out every single day. I mean, now don't get me wrong. I'm proud of myself. I really am. I'm grateful for where I am. I'm grateful for where I started. I'm grateful for my growth. But I would be lying if I said that there weren't moments where I wish my family could actually see the benefits of the work I put in. Not just hear about it, not just see it in a post, but actually be here to see it, feel it, and celebrate it with me. All of my milestones that I've accomplished. My college degree. Just everything. That's the part people don't talk about. They don't talk about you reaching these milestones and then having to celebrate it by yourself. Because yes, you do learn that you don't necessarily need people to keep going. But if I'm gonna keep it 100, it would still be nice to have people standing there with you sometimes. The friendships that you make, they come and go. Some people are there for a reason, But for me, this is the thing. I didn't get a I'm proud of you from my mother until I was in my 40s. And that was only after I had already made the decision to uproot my life and move away and start over. That hit different. My whole life I was waiting on the I'm proud of you. Most of my life I motivated myself. I had to push myself. I had to keep going when nobody was cheering for me. I literally had to become my own backup plan. I didn't have nobody to fall back on. I didn't have nobody I could call and say, hey, you got $40 I can hold because I'm struggling. And what I realized was this though. Even when I was living in the same city as family or friends, I was still really by myself. Like I said, it's not like I had people I could call and say, hey, I need help. I'm drowning, I'm suffering, I'm struggling. I didn't have that. It's not like I had people I can go borrow money from, you know. Um, it's not like I had people I could if things fell short, it's not like I had people I could move in with when stuff got hard. At least not that I thought I could. Heck, it's not like I had people giving me business advice and pushing me to think bigger or telling me, Mia, you can do more. Like, if anything, I really didn't have people pushing me to go into business at all. I had people keep wanting to keep me comfortable where I was at. Just do it how it's always been done this way. And I wasn't being encouraged to be a business owner. I was being encouraged to just keep it this way. It's been working. That was really something I had to see for myself. That was something I had to push myself towards. When I tell you God has covered me for all of my life, I mean that. I have been favored my whole life. And that's when I realized something though. I really wasn't staying where I was because of some big security blanket. I didn't have a security blanket. I was staying because it was familiar. I was staying because it was comfortable. And there's a big difference in that. Sometimes we call, sometimes we call something stability when it's really just comfort. Sometimes we call it I'm staying because this is home, when the truth is you're scared to start over. I'm not judging. I've been there. But I got tired of being in the same rut, the same circle. I got tired of seeing the same stuff. Everybody complained about the same thing, the same environment, the same circle, the same people, year after year doing the same stuff. The same, even me, the same version of myself repeated. And let me tell you, once my children got older and graduated and I felt like they were off to a good start, I had to ask myself, what am I really staying here for? My children are grown, they're great now. Now what? Because I wanted more. And wanting more meant I had to move different. I had to do something different. I had to shake up the program. So I moved. New state, no family to fall back on. Everybody claim to be hustlers and go getters. Are you? Moving somewhere with nobody, no fallback, that'll show you how much of a hustler you are. No backup plan. Same responsibilities, same bills. Actually, more expensive bills. Same pressure, same need to figure it out. But I did it anyway. And this is why I'm so big on accountability. I've been in Florida for almost 7 years. This is why I don't have a lot of patience for excuses. I get so tired of hearing excuses. Why you can't do something. Why? Because I know what it feels like to have to motivate yourself when nobody else is motivating you. Yeah. I know what it feels like to have to clap for yourself. I know what it feels like to build while still healing, to grow up, to grow while grieving. And it may not be a person that you lost, but grieving, losing the old part of you, shedding, to keep showing up when nobody really knows the full story. So when I hear people say, I can't, my question is always, why? Why can't you? What's really holding you back? And if you can name what's holding you back, that means you have the opportunity to fix it, face it, or move around it because you've identified why you can't. But stop waiting on people's acceptance. Stop waiting for that congratulations. Stop waiting for somebody to validate you before you move. To be honest, a lot of the people that's around you, they ain't rooting for you for real. They may want you to do well, but not too well. Stop waiting on I'm proud of you before you become who you know you're supposed to be. That I'm proud of you may never come. And that's okay. Some people will never say it. Some people may not say it until years later. Like I just mentioned earlier. I didn't get I'm proud of you from my mom until I moved. And this is the thing. Some people may not understand your vision until after it starts working. Hmm. But you cannot put your life on pause waiting on somebody else to approve of your next move. You're wasting a lot of time that we don't have.